Welcome to the Daily App Show. Today we have an application for your iPhone as well as your iPod Touch and your Android device called Beat the Traffic. If we open up Beat the Traffic, it's going to log us into the account we've created and bring us here onto the main map and pinpoint our current location. So here in the middle of the map, you see we have live traffic conditions. We have little blips on the map that if I tap on one of those, it's going to give me like an incident report. So whether it's an incident, a traffic cone, or an accident, I can tap on one of those and read what the blip is telling me. So you see right here for this accident, I have a tri-collision in the center divide. The traffic report was incident and started at 9:42, and currently I'm at 10:03. So maybe a little bit as time has passed and that might not be as bad, but I might want to keep that in mind when going down that way. Tap on the map, it'll pull out our controls again. We can tap on the bottom left hand corner to hide or show the incident reports. We can show or hide the current traffic conditions, and we can even show and hide the weather conditions in the top right hand corner next to the location button. So tap on the location button and it's going to pinpoint our current location and enable the follow me mode. If we wanted to report an incident based upon our current location, we'll tap on that incident button and it's going to allow us to report an accident, a hazard, construction, police, or weather. So if I wanted to report any one of these, just tap on the one I wanted to. And here in the accident, I can choose whether it was on a shoulder, one lane, or multiple lanes, what opposite direction or my direction. I can choose the impacting, no major, minor, slow, or jammed. I can even record a voice memo and take a picture. Once I've done all that, I can tap send, and it's going to send the incident report to the Beat the Traffic crowdsourced system. If I'd like to create a new route, tap in the top right hand corner on the route button, and I can create a trip. Here it's going to ask me for my starting location and my ending location, as well as giving the trip a name. So I'm going to type in a start location and an end location. It's asking me to give my trip a name, but I'm going to go ahead and leave with the default one for now and just tap create. What this is going to do is use the two addresses that I've typed in and find me the best possible route to get home. So you see I have a regular route, which is 39 minutes and is delayed by 12 minutes right now, but it's also found a smart route for me, which is going to save me 7 minutes, but it's going to be a little bit more mileage, but I do save 7 minutes because of my actual delay in traffic. If I scroll down here in the directions area, I can see all my turn-by-turn directions and all the actual waypoints I need to keep a look for. If I tap on the directions, it's going to bring me into the directions view. Now I can tap on one and it's going to zoom me in on the map and enable my turn-by-turn directions. So now it's going to follow me and it's going to give me a turn-by-turn whenever I get to that specific instance, and I can go ahead and swipe through them as well if I'd like to, and it shows me all of that information. On the incidents, I can see what's actually holding up my traffic. It looks like a lot of road work which is going on, which is causing my delay. I have traffic and weather cameras that I can see. So here are all the cameras that I currently can see the interstates that I'm going to have to be traveling on, and I can see how busy and how packed they are. And on some of them, depending upon the weather, I can also see the weather conditions. And scroll down one more time and I can even get my weather report down here in the bottom portion of the screen. If I want to, I can pull down to refresh, which is going to refresh all this information, and then I can tap Save Trip in the top right hand corner to save this trip into My Trips. In the My Trips section, I can see all of the trips that I've saved, and if I tap on one, let's just say this Broadway Plaza, I'll tap there, it's going to load the route, give me the trip report, and if there's a smart route, it'll show me that over here in the top right hand corner of the screen. I can also tap in the bottom portion of the screen, adjust route. That way I can add a waypoint anywhere. That way it'll adjust the route based upon what I've told it to. So if I wanted to add a waypoint here in Tracy, I'll just tap add point. I can tap and hold, drag that point anywhere I'd like to, let go, and it's going to do its best to route me that way. You see it's adjusted my route to add that waypoint in there that I've selected. Now I can tap save. And now it's going to save my route and all the adjustments I've made for it. And here in the trip report, I'm getting the same thing that we saw earlier. We can see our directions, which is going to show me all of the navigation points, the weather. If there are any traffic cameras, I'd be able to see them in here as well. And all of the incidents. If there is any incidents on my route, I'd see them down here in this list as well. You can edit the trips, you can delete them. And then again, all you have to do is create a new trip. Fill in the information here. So if we type in this address again, We can do a trip name, and then we can even create it. Tap on the menu again. I can view instances nearby, so I can sort them without having to look on the map. I can scroll through them, tap on them, and view them on the map and pinpoint their location. If I come into a major highway route, so let's say we were to come into Seattle, you'll notice these purple icons up here, which are the cams. So if I tap on a cam, it's going to show me the actual camera and give me a picture, so that way I can see what's currently happening on the interstate. If I'd like to save this camera, just tap the star icon on the top right hand corner, and now it's going to be in the My Cameras list on the left hand side of the screen. That way I can always see it if this is going to be a camera on my regular route. My locations, I can save locations such as work, home, or anything like that. All I have to do is tap on Add a New Place, enter in the address in the top menu, and then hit save, and I can view them here in this location list. Notifications, I can get notifications for trips. So say for example, I have a home down here. If I tap on the settings, it's allowed me to set up alert notifications for specific days, from a specific time, get incident alerts. I can even get alerts by email or push notifications. So this is a great example for leaving work to go home. You might want to get a little traffic update right before you leave, so that way you know if you're going to experience any delays or anything on your trip home. Come back out into the main menu. We can view our account, who we're currently logged in as, and then change some settings such as construction and incident severity. Once again, this application is called Beat the Traffic. If you like it, be sure and pick it up in the App Store or the Google Play Store today.